Yes, hello dear watchers around the world. This is English Yanni with Yasin, and I'm so grateful and I'm so hopeful to see you in the next video. And right now, as you see that we have different guests, and even we need to discuss actually, different, issue. And today our issue is really important and related to the language that we used to speak. And today our issue, about English language, and even we have some questions I'm going to ask, our guest today. But before we enter on our topic, I want to remind you something. Please, guys, try to support this channel and try to do your best and try to put, the subscribe button and try to do subscribe, share, like everything. That little things will help us even to go forward. And I'm trying to give, the mic for our guest today, even to introduce himself to you.
Thank you so much, Excellencies, distinguished. I'm really happy, abundant to be around, and it's my big pleasure to be in this channel. I do thanks, I do appreciate you. The first thing I'm gonna say my name. My name is Ibrahim Zahmid Muhammad. I'm really optimistic to be in this channel. Thank you.
Thank you, great, and even your English look like really perfect. And so right now I'm trying to ask you, my first question that about English language. What is your perspective about this language as generally?
Thank you so much, Mr. Yasin. I do appreciate you for your nice question. As you said, my perspective or my idea about the English language is a global language. It's an international language, and all over the world they speak English language, because the English language lets us to know each other, to communicate with other people around the world, and this which let people to know the different people around different continents. As you see that the English language is the key that to let us to open our mind, seeing a lot of things that we have. Because when you have English language, or when you speak English language as well as good or simple, that will lead you to know the world well. And it's much important thing that we all of people around this world, they must learn English language. As you know that the English is the key of the world, because they spoken first language, they spoke around the world. This is my perspective and my idea about this language, as you know that.
Yes, I do thank you, and I do appreciate your idea, and I do appreciate even your perspective. It really looks like sweet. And even guys, try to learn English language. As our guest Zakaria, he said that try to learn English language because this will facilitate for you more things. And this is my turn to ask the next question that I'm gonna ask our guest today. What are the difficulties or the obstacles those face people when they started learn like any language, any foreign language?
Yeah, okay. These difficulties face, or the people face when they want to learn a language or a foreign language. As right now in Sudan here, we face many difficulties to learn English language or French or Italian or Turkish. We speak Arabic, is it right? And here in Sudan, we don't have a foundation. We don't have enough tools in order to gain this language well. By this way we can face difficulties. Even we don't know, or we don't have the English teachers, those like native speakers. When we have like such those people, that will let us to speak English fluent. We can't face the difficulties at all. But there's a lot of things. The English is not ours. We find English just in a school or universities, that? That is a big challenges we face. And that is a big difficulties we face all around the world. If you face a new language, or that language is new for you, you will find the difficulties to learn that things. If you have a background, even you will face the difficulties, but not more like that. There will be a simple difficulties you gotta face in that language. But in Sudan, the language is become popular. But there's the challenges where, or the difficulties where, when we haven't the foundations or the enough tools in order to learn or to gain the foreign language. Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And guys, the English language is really easy, by the way, and try to learn it. And as our guests say that we must face the challenges. I want to say for you that try to overcome the challenges and try to go through the challenges, and that will define you who you are. And this is the third question that about English language. I'm gonna ask you that why English language is become more popular nowadays, because you have seen that it's really spoken by many people.
As you know that if I travel, if I abroad from Sudan, I went over there, I can't speak Arabic, is it right?
Yeah, right.
That's why I must use the language that is the first language, the language that is speak of the world, the language that all the world they speak about it. I can't use it, Arabic, exactly. The language has become popular because of many categories or many things. Exactly, it's globalization language, communication language, even the language that the people deal with each other around all the world or all over the world, man. That is let the language become popular, and exactly that will support us, will support other people in order to gain this language perfect. If you want to gain or to know a lot of things about this language, or to know this language popular, may see in different kind of countries. If you travel in different countries, you can't speak your language. You must communicate with the language that you learn, or become popular, or become global for all people. Not Arabic, not Turkish, not whatever. And that's why the English language become popular by that sense. Exactly. This is my answer about your question.
Thank you, and I do appreciate your answer. It's really perfect and it's really clear. And this as a last question that about English language, do you think English language when we obtain it, or I mean that when we learn it, do you think it will lead us forward?
Exactly, English us for heaven. I mean that will let us in a place that we couldn't imagine, like a place that we never see before. Exactly. As we are, in the African continent, and we know that the English language is the basic principle, or the main language that people all over the world they learn it. Even here in Africa, we must learn it. Even all the people in Asia, the different continent, we find people that learn English language because they know the best of this language. They know this language, it has something hidden behind it. Maybe that is a communication language, international language. This will let all the world to be in one hand. Exactly, the business people or the famous people, they become a rich, or become a famous, or become a popular by English language, by different things. But the things that to join all these famous people, this only language, to become a popular, to become a famous, to know one or to know yourself all over the world, just only by English language. To show to the people how you are capable enough in a different language. This is my answer, and this is my simple, perspective about this language. I hope that I answered your question.
Really, you answered, and it's perfect actually. And guys, right now this is the last question, and please guys try to do your best. And I'll never have to tell you, because I've told you in our beginning of this video. And right now we are going to let the mic to be from our guest, even to hear, to listen the last words from him.
Exactly, I do appreciate a person who support this channel, and as you know that we are around in different parts of our country, Sudan, and this channel will support you guys to learn or to obtain language. And exactly today we are around here. Exactly, Future Shining Institute, as you know that, is a perfect institute. This institute will lead us to obtain or to learn language. I do thanks Mr. Yasin. He gave me this chance to be in his channel. I do appreciate.
And I do thank you to our guest today. And guys, please try to share, like, subscribe. And if you admire where he speak, even I will try to invite him next time actually. And we shall
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you.